Welcome to another edition of Test Drive. I'm Billy Strange. Today's race takes place in rFactor 2 with the USF2000. I didn't get a chance to run the USF2000 when it came out, so I thought this would be a good opportunity to take a look at it. I took a look at the upcoming season that they're going to run. Homestead is their first race on the road course at the oval, and that seems to be an rFactor 2 in the form of Palm Springs, so we're going to do that. AI is at 99%. For some reason, they get particularly difficult at 100%. Wasn't making for a very entertaining race. So this seems about right. Now, I haven't messed with the car too much. You can't change the gear ratio, it appears. It's a very interesting car to drive. Cold tires, it's a little squirmy. And for those, we've got quite an influx of new people to the channel over the course of the last few months, and if you're not familiar with how I've done or how I do test drives, this is just a car and or track combo that I find to be entertaining, that I want to highlight, that you may be, some of you may be interested in. So the idea is just to show it off. There's so many titles out there, there's so many cars to race. How do you know, maybe put somebody outside of their comfort zone. Get them to try something that they wouldn't normally race, or try a sim they wouldn't normally try, and that's kind of the idea. There's such we really are lucky. There's such a wide variety of things to do or to try that it's pretty difficult sometimes to. I think we get stuck in a rut and just kind of play the same things over and over. So that's what I want to do. I'm not going to be the fastest. Again, I've stated this before. The idea is just to, A, be entertaining, but the opposite of that is to show it off. Make a good case for why you might want to be interested in this. So, 30-minute race. See if we can make it. And they take off. So this is flat out, and I think we're probably going to have somewhat cold tires, so we'll get on the brakes early. Whoa, that guy launched. That guy's off in the grass. Blipping on the downshift seems to help these cars. I tried not doing it, and it just doesn't seem to react well to it if you don't hit it just right. So if you can get yourself in the habit of blipping on the downshift, it seems to work well, and I'm over-revving. That guy's defending, which is good to see. Low horsepower car, but that emphasizes you keep your rolling momentum up. Would be good for a league because there's obviously no differences between the car. Nice, solid spec racing. Really looking forward to some of the improvements 397 is going to make with rFactor 2. This is an odd turn. Kind of need to... It pushes the nose there. Gives the instance of lift that needs to occur. I can feel the back end step out. One lap in the books, and we are 5th. So we gained 2 spots. Started 7th. Aero seems to be a little bit of a factor, but with these skinny tires, just keeping your rolling momentum up, relying on some of the mechanical grip the car has, is key. This turn catches me out a lot. Just never feels like I'm going as fast as what it indicates. So I'll either miss the apex or push wide there. This one's hit and miss for me. Sometimes I feel like I got it pretty good, and other times, not so much. I am using the TSPC racer provided by Thrustmaster, full disclosure there. And also the Ricmotech Single monitor stand. See if we can't reel these guys in. Okay, we've caught up to the back of him. Almost lost it back there. Get a little more comfortable with the braking. Just looking for a way by without running into him, making a mistake. It's pretty cool. I can feel that concrete patch, that strip that they put in there with the wheel. It's nice that rFactor translates that. It's nice that the wheel can pick up on it. Come on, what are we doing? And if you're wondering why you don't hear a lot of tire squeal, it's because I don't like a lot. I noticed that it, which is funny because it doesn't happen in real life when I raced, but the tire squeal for some reason indicates that I'm doing something very wrong to me, and it's just a reaction that I tend to have. So I turn it down so I can barely hear it. Oh, come on. Little contact. What I was trying not to do. I just noticed it's a little quirk of mine. I feel better when I don't hear it as much. Probably could have possibly bombed that down in there, but then we'd end up in a wad probably. With how the AI drives. In fact, it probably would have happened with a human player. Such a hard corner to be patient in because you think you can get on the throttle much sooner than you really should. Three guys in front of us are kind of getting away. Oh. A little too deep. Little overdrive there for myself. Gotta be careful of that so I don't run into the guy in front of me. Hole blocking. That was pretty cool. Oops, spun the tire a little. It's so hard not to do it on this track because the corners are flat. Not a lot to hold you. That was probably not the way to take that turn. Look out. Shouldn't have got on the throttle too much in that switchback. Should have waited longer. Typically, I don't touch the throttle too much through there, and I got antsy because I thought I could get him. when you're following somebody for this long, it's hard not to focus on the back of their car and start running their rhythm instead of your own. You've really got to make sure that you're obviously compensating for what they're doing, but still running your own race, running your own rhythm. That was better. Let's see if we can get a run on this guy. Aggression is set at 20%. Full damage. What is nice is the car reacts well to your wheel input. You know, you can still have a little slip angle to the car. Oop, too much curb. Looks like we're kind of catching back up to the pack, though. Figuring out the AI, especially, you know, in any modern sim, takes a little bit. But if you do, you can get some pretty good races. I mean, rFactor 2 probably has one of the best AI there is. That was probably a little aggressive on my part. A race room, well, we'll see in their new update whenever they do that. Hopefully it goes back to the one version previous. Can't quite get through that corner as well as they do. Really like the time of day and the weather change. I mean, you can see it going from sunny to partially cloudy. I actually modeled it after the weather that's happening down at Homestead right at this moment, which is, it's a fun thing if you want to play with an rFactor 2. I like that, you know, what would it be like right now kind of thing. A little bit of tire spin there. I'm gonna stay in line this time. Just feel the front end almost float through there, like it just doesn't want to hold the track. And because there's just no grunt to these cars, like you can't rely on it to help, you know, get you out of trouble or pass another car. I got on the throttle too early. Not early enough on the throttle there. A bit too cautious. .23.8, that's one of my better laps. Leaders really aren't that far ahead, but it appears making a pass on these guys is pretty difficult. I think I might need to be A little more aggressive in the turns, letting the back end hang out just a hair. Hopefully I don't overdo it and let it go too far. Boy, trying not to get sucked in or suckered in by the car in front's really hard with these cars. Whoa. And I apologize, I do have the tack on the screen to the left-hand side because I cannot, where my wheel is positioned, I cannot see the tack on the wheel. Nice defending. Here we go. Oh, this could be bad because the front end's going to push. Oh! I can't make the pass there. There's no way. You dog. Come on. Come on. Let me have it. No, you can't have this. If we touched, I couldn't feel it. I don't think we did. Alright, caught up rather to third. Almost lost it again over there. Pushing just a little too hard, I guess. I don't know how easily you can burn these tires off. Oh man, he slowed down much quicker than I was hoping he would. Alright. I don't know if we can make this run, but we're going to try. Oof. I was going to say I'm going to have to let him go. Not close enough. Trying to see where I'm a little quicker. And with these momentum cars, you really have to try to line up a pass. I'll take that. I don't know why I slowed down so much, but sure. And I touched the grass. Perfect. That sweeper corner where the front end pushes caught me out. Ah. All that work gone. Okay, well now I can't be as patient. That really sucks. Well, it kind of feels like you can abuse these tires a little bit. This is not going to work. Around the outside? Nope. Ah, on the throttle way too soon. Thought I could get a run. Nope. Probably have about 5 or 6 laps left. Too much curb. No, no, no. Alright, so the tires may be getting a little more slippy. I think I'm just trying to cut the corners too close now. Too much curb. It's probably not a good thing here. Little okay. Too much. That was good. Wait. There we go. It's so hard. Really want to pick the throttle up through there sooner. But because of the banking, it upsets the car and it doesn't do you any good. Gonna block if I try to go to the left. Oh yeah, stay over there. Nice. Got it. Five minutes to go. Don't want to make the same mistake I did earlier. Whoa. Oh, too deep. There's a fine line with this car, and you can definitely be too aggressive and just exceed that mechanical and aero grip. Like I said, there's probably not a whole lot of aero with this car. But being that they are skinny little tires, there's probably not a whole lot of mechanical grip either, so really just have to pay attention to how much you're pushing the car. See if we can catch this guy before the end. Too much grass. Cloud covers come back in just a little bit. Yeah, we probably only got a couple laps left. This is a bummer. I should have been right up there with the leaders. Trying to get like no wheel spin out of that corner, just trying to maximum power down without wheel spin. Good grief, scared me. I don't know why I caught him so quick there. Go. That's not gonna work. Here we go. Alright, well, back into third. Okay, time's up. This is probably the last lap. Just survive this without doing anything absolutely terrible like that. Park it on the inside so they can't get by if they try to dive bomb. As long as I can clear this stupid sweeper, I think we're in good shape. Definitely burn the rear tires off because I can flick the wheel and make the back end come around. There we go. Alright, well there's a look at the USF2000 from the folks at 397 and rFactor 2. Great little car. I definitely have to keep it underneath you, keep the rolling speed up, and don't make a big mistake like I did towards the, 2/3 mark of the race and playing the grass. But who doesn't need a little agriculture work? Thanks for hanging out. For all the latest in sim racing news, hit up isrtv.com. You can visit our forums for a lot of information there as well. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, you can. It's at strange_Billy. Thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Test Drive.